This is Dr. Carroll, and this is another video in the Python Dictionaries series. In this video, I'll be talking about the membership test operator in and how it relates to dictionaries. For dictionaries, it tests if a key is in the dictionary. This is important because requesting a non-existing key results in a runtime key error. We don't want to have that. So let's set up a dictionary here, initialize it with some of my friends. And now let's use the name Jesse, which does not appear as a key in this dictionary. And then we could imagine having an if statement like this. If name, Jesse in this case, in phone book. So the name in phone book is going to return true if Jesse is a key in the phone book. In that dictionary. It's not, it's going to return false. So if it did return true, then we could use not only name, that's easy, but then we could use name as a key to access the value in phone book. Now, if it's not in the phone book, then this is going to return a key error and it's not going to display any the line that we wanted. So then we need to have an else and say, hey, Jesse's phone number is not in the phone book, which is what it will output with this simple example. Now here, this is very similar to the dictionary method get. And so we could replace it with get. Jesse's phone number in phone book get name, except now we need to give it a second argument, not in this phone book, and then it returned exactly the same thing as we saw before. But what if we need to use the value? And so here we have we can't always use get as illustrated here. What if we have a make a phone call? And so we need to get the phone number from the dictionary and use it as an argument to a function. In that case, we actually need the value. And so we can't always just use get with the second argument. So remember to use the in operator before requesting a key from a dictionary. Now let's talk about using not in. And so this is the negation of in, not surprisingly. If in would have returned true, then not in returns false, and vice versa. Let's look at an example from one of the other Python Dictionary series videos. So if we have a function here to increase the count of a word in histogram, and if it's not in the histogram, we're going to add it. Okay, so this function is taking two arguments, and so we have the word parameter and the histogram parameter. And so if word is not in histogram, is how we'd read that in English. So we're going to use word as a key and look it up in the dictionary histogram. And if it's not in there, then it's the first occurrence in the dictionary. And so we just need to set it equal to 1. We can't use it as a value to reference it. But if not in returns false, meaning we already have it in that dictionary, then we can go ahead and use it, add one, and then reassign it. So notice right here in this highlighted part here, that would generate a key error if it wasn't already in the dictionary. And so we need to protect against that and have a special case for the first occurrence and another case for all other occurrences. That's it for this video. Check out my other videos in the Python Dictionary series.